Welcome back to Joel's Sports Cards. Today we are starting a new series. It's called Ridiculously Cheap Hobby Boxes, and I will be ripping today a 2022 hobby box of WWE Revolution. It's the debut edition. I actually bought this at my LCS. Shout out 3 Stars Sports Cards in Bloomington, Minnesota. Hashtag only free ads. And it was cheaper than you could get on eBay. I'm going to start trying to go on eBay and looking at cheap hobby boxes that will accept offers, barter people down to just see, because to me, yeah, this isn't new and fresh and it's come down since the price of the release day. And the singles don't sell super high, but you can get real cards out of hobby boxes. And with retail having more of a watered down product, it feels more and more each day. Why not try to take some shots at decent hobby boxes that have just completely dropped in price? So that's what we're doing today with a WWE Revolution. Now, you're going to look for autographs, but they're not guaranteed. And from my research, probably 1 in every 4, maybe less, that you would pull a auto. So not expecting that, but there are parallels and then 4 inserts. So Revolution to me for the longest time was like this mystery product in the sense of like, what are the galactic, astro, fractal? And I kind of got lost in it. But here's the reality, is Revolution is maybe the future of the hobby, because they on the back put the names of the parallels. So Galactic is the really rare one. We're probably not going to see one from this. You get the standard base, which looks really fancy to begin with. But then you got Astro, which is the most common, Groove, second most, and then Fractal. We'll see, I assume, one of each of those. They aren't numbered. They're nice parallels. Then you have this next spot. If you look here, this base, you got Angular, Cosmic, Sunburst, Cubic, and Lava. And each one of those are numbered. And so they even say the name of the parallel on the back with the numbering, which is huge and awesome. You also can get the Kaleido, which is numbered to 1. That's where you get it down on certain products, certain cards, excuse me. So that's all really exciting stuff. There's a couple of inserts that you look at. There's Shockwave, there's Supernova, there's Liftoff. You're going to get 4 of those on average. And those can be also, as you see, the ability to pull a Galactic or one of the numbered parallels, all of those things. They also will have, on average, 2 different non-base cards. And that does include just legends that look like it's a big base per pack. So 5 cards, 3 of them are going to be standard, 2 of them are going to be a little spiced. You got Rousey and you got Charlotte Flair playing off of the Women's Revolution angle for WWE Revolution. I think it's smart. I really like this product as I've been watching it get ripped. Although you won't be able to see the enjoyment of a hobby box. This is what also you pay for, right? Really awesome product that you could stand on an LCS and see and be excited about. It's just good things all around. So without further ado, we got 40 cards coming your way here. If you haven't already subbed Joel's Sports Cards, please do. Again, this is an angle that I'm hoping to take with the channel. Ridiculously cheap hobby boxes. So comment below if you would like to see that more. And if none of you watch, you'll show me with your silence that you don't need this in your life. So here we go. This is the standard, right? Natalia, Casey, and then we got a rookie here of XQ. Terrible at pronouncing this guy's name. Last name Quinn. So rookie class on this, you know, they have Gable, they have Braun, but it doesn't pop super, super hard. But out the gate here, this is actually going to be a numbered card of Tony D'Angelo. It's a rookie numbered. The numbered ones are a little bit more blue in nature. And so you see right here, it's a Cosmic 149. A Tony D'Angelo Cosmic from Chicago, Illinois. So rookie number, people like him. The Don of NXT, you know, he's got a future. And this is a debut edition product number. You got to be excited about it. Even if it's like, you know, the single of this isn't going to fly off the shelf on eBay, it's still a good card. And so with that, I'm excited. Also, you got below, not Mercedes. She ain't driving that train in this product. It's the boss, Sasha Banks. Now, the Shockwaves are going to look different than the other ones, but on the back you'll see not numbered. Often it's just going to look like a little bit of a different parallel. But, yo, even Sasha's going to be able to sell from this in a way that's a little bit more noteworthy than I feel like it's getting credit for on the eBay secondary market right now of this product. Again, my LCS weirdly was selling this cheaper than you could get on eBay. They were just trying to get it out. That's not normal, but three-star sports cards is actually a really quality. They don't overcharge. Reggie, Shotzi, a lot of one name. That's an era here, right? It's when Vince was trying to get everyone to have the one name. Roderick Strong, but a buzz cut. And now here's our two fancy. Now this right there is going to be the Cosmic, and this is Apollo Crews. And then this is just a Legends Triple H, but it's not going to be a parallel. So again, these are a little bit like, I don't know, kind of a bummer when you pull that instead of the, oh, excuse me, I said Cosmic, I meant Groove. We just pulled the Cosmic of, we'll put parallels right there, of D'Angelo. Astro is the most common variation, then Groove, then Fractal, and then Galactic is that case hit. Even Galactic of a no-name doesn't sell. Galactic of a big name will be worth it. But there we go. We got a Braun. That's definitely sleeve-worthy. Just a base Braun. Elia and Zach Gibson. And now behind here, that's the Astro of Carmella. So you can see the stars on that. And then one more. Roman. Art inserts right now. Oh, Ronda. I need to learn how to read. My apologies. I saw two R's and just went with it. A Vortex. So two good inserts there with Ronda and with Sasha. We got a parallel of Carmella. And then Braun Breaker, which is, you know, base standard rookie, but it's kind of the chase on this thing with Gable. I mean, Gable is, we're hoping that he ends up to be a, I'll put the cards right there. Gable, we hope to be something in this company, right? But it's a little to be determined. You hope that the hype can actually be capitalized on, but sometimes when you come in with that much expectation, it is challenging for a young man, young woman to really be able to feel like they also can just be themselves and come up with their own weird nicknames, whatever it is, like friggin'. Damian Priest, I really do just like the standard base on this, right? It looks so good. It is a little bit like glitter threw up on a card. I understand that, but here's the Fractal. You see the base versus the parallel. And again, this is not going to be numbered. And then here is a non-numbered Diesel and Shawn Michaels, two dudes with attitudes. It sounds like I'm just saying that like off the cuff. No, that's literally what the card says. So I'll put that in the base pile just because I don't love that. I think that's my biggest complaint, is that if you're going to give us two fancy cards, make the, per pack, make the Legends and the tag teams just part of the standard base. They did so much well with this. Also, a little more of a chance to pull autos in a hobby, I feel like is good, especially when it's only hobby. There is no retail. Ricochet, maybe one of my favorite underrated wrestlers. Just so fun. Dakota. And then here we go, another numbered. I think I saw the first name K, last name Instin. Okay, now this one might be, I'm not going to say anything. It's for sure numbered. And then another Vortex of Shotzi right there. Getting the Women's Evolution. This Kofi, folks, is numbered out of 199. 107, 109. It's an angular. So we had the Cosmic, which is 149. And then this Kofi, who I love. Kofi's my guy, out of 199. So less rare, it's angular, right? When you look at the back of the box, the first parallels, they say, are the more common ones. So that's even nice too, right? Like there's this myth of Revolution that it's like so weird and hard and which parallels which. They do such a better job than the average rip. I mean, I pulled a numbered Tim Anderson in my Topps Chrome, and I was like, that's got to be a pink speckle. And I spent so long after I made the video looking, and I was like, There's no pink speckle on this. Like, did I miss it? You go on eBay. That card numbered out of 350 says pink speckle all over the place. Guess what? They call it magenta. You want to talk about a product that, like, doesn't have their parallels together? Look at Topps. Look at what they're doing. Why are you naming something a magenta speckle when, like, there's a purple and other really normal ones, but then they have, like, candy apple green. I don't know. Soapbox removed from underneath my feet. Rant over. We got a Ford. We got a Cena. Nice base ones there. Same pose. That's really, really funny. Oh, my goodness. Indy Hartwell, the new Cena. Not Indy, not a rookie on this. That's really funny, though. Otis. Got the Groove. Alpha Academy with Chad Gable. Sorry, Chad. Clearly, you know who I value in this one. And then right here is a Randy Orton, Riddle. Sorry about that. RK Bro. Actually kind of a cool pose with it like being front and back. They actually did a really good job on that design. But that being said, with Riddle's future, I'm going to show you right there, Groove. Because I'm worried I just keep saying Cosmic or something else. All the words are like so similar sounding. Cubic, Kaido. Nailed it. All right, so I'm hoping for one more pop, right? 2 decent numbered cards, but nothing huge, or an auto. I'd say subpar so far, but we still have this, the penultimate, and then one more as the ultimate. Tony and D'Angelo on the Rook. The Miz base. Bailey base. Let's see what we got here. An Astro of Raquel. You know, she's a young. Okay, there's something. Becky. Now, this might also be. So, this is a Supernova. But is it not? They always just look like they're going to be a parallel, but they're not. So, you've seen the Supernova. You've seen the Shockwave. You've seen the Vortex. I think the only one we haven't gotten so far is Liftoff. Let me just quick take a peek back here. Vortex, Shockwave, Supernova, Liftoff. So, assuming you're not going to be able to see that in this review because, as the box said, average 4. Hoping for one more rhyming moment. Just one more thing of spice, you know. There is a reason why these boxes dropped, but you're also pulling numbered cards, and you have a chance for big stuff, right? 101s, and you actually could get it. Here we go, an Electra rookie. Dexter. Get out of my laboratory. Astro on the 2 dudes with attitude. And then one more. Dusty. Just standard base on that one. So, subpar. But I still have hope in this. And that's why we're going to keep going through the ridiculously cheap hobby box rip. Because, as much as you want to say, I mean, this was a mega box price point for me. And I got 2 numbered cards. That's rare and more rare as time is coming. Braun rookie right there. Here's the other 2. There's Tony and Electra on the rookies, along with XQ. And then here's all the different parallels. Honestly, those inserts, though, might have some of the more higher value to people. I mean, it's kind of cool little sets you can chase and fill, and big names on it with Becky, with Ronda, and with Sasha, right? Those are the folks that people are chasing. The Electra, Carmella, parallel, might have some people that want it. I didn't hit big on the parallels, and if you break it down, I got 1 Astro, 2, 3 Astros, 2 Grooves, and 1 Fractal. I mean, that's what I think you should expect. And then 2 hits on the numbered, and they were the worst 2 in terms of angular and cosmic. It would have been awesome to have been able to have pulled a Sunburst or a Cubic or a Lava or obviously a Kaleido. Just take out the word scope there. It's not that hard. But we didn't. But I recommend it, y'all. I think it's a decent opportunity, especially if you're in Minnesota and you can go to 3 Stars Sports Cards, Bloomington, Minnesota, hashtag only free ads, only not sponsored. And in it, there's a fun rip that you just got. And WWE Evolution, has potential to be a really cool set that you collect. Cards look great. Quality control is perfect. I mean, when was the last time you saw cards come out looking like this in a Panini product? and for Revolution, of all things, right? Topps Chrome comes out, and I mean, I know they print a lot more of Topps Chrome, and they do probably multiple batches, so the uniformity of the product not as high and cohesive as a Revolution hobby. Very limited print run in today's world. But still, it's a debut edition. It's something to try. So let me know below what your comments are towards ridiculously cheap hobby box rip series that I'm hoping to have here. Hopefully you're getting excited for WrestleMania, getting ready for that. Always fun. I don't think I showed you the 4 inserts one more time. Honestly, if I were to rank my favorite cards, the Supernova Becky, no doubt. That's number 1. That's not numbered, those 2. And then, I mean, probably the Fractal of Damian Wright. Gotta show off the Fract. Those would be the top 4 right there. And then this right here is just random other stuff. Rookies and base legends. All that to be said, let me know your thoughts on WWE Revolution hobby boxes. And until next time, y'all, we gotta keep ripping. Peace.